Was it a, he was shot? Is that right?
Big old, big gun
Mortar.
shell. Yeah,
Like from a cannon or something, you know.
Like a mortar shell?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And a big around. And they called them howitzers. Artillery. Used a big old gun had a barrel, long. I don't know how long. It was on two wheels. You pulled them around with a truck.
Huh.
And they shot shells probably that long and that big around.
Wow.
And one of them busted.
And so that's what hit him, and you said it was Raymond?
I think.
James.
Or James?
Raymond was in the Navy. He didn't see much combat. Carl was the oldest one that went. He was over there fighting in Japan, Japs for a long 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they drove him in when it first broke out, and he was there till it ended there.
Oh. Boy. So how long was you over there all together?
Overseas.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I went to basic training down here at Camp Chaffee. That took, I don't remember now, so many weeks. The infantry and so many weeks of artillery.
Uh-huh.
And then they went across and rested 2 years of it overseas. I got back over here and got out 28th of April, I think. Just 2 days before my birthday.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
When you got back, where did you come? Was it in California or where?
Come through California.
Through California?
Went through Seattle, Washington.
Oh.
And then when we come back, they brought us under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Well.
Yeah. And there in California, took the airplane all the way down through Texas, down to Fort Smith, Arkansas. That Army base down there. That's where I took my training.
Yeah.
That's where I got out.
Huh. See if he wants some pie or something.
You want anything else?
Hmm?
You want something else?
Mm-mm.
So, you and Mama didn't get married until you got back, right?
No, it was just a few days after
Oh. You knew she was the love of your life. I said, you knew she was the love of your life, didn't you?
Yeah, I proposed to her in a foxhole over in Korea.
You really?
And I wrote letters.
Oh.
We got letters back and forth. And I wrote her a letter and proposed to her in a letter.
Oh.
And she wrote back and consented.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you proposed while you were in a foxhole in Korea?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, we hadn't went together very long, so I went over there to see.
Aw. So how did you meet Mama? When did you first see her?
Well, some people, kinfolks of hers, had a party down there. And I got invited to it. And went down there, and there wasn't just very few people there. When the party was over, she rode with me, and I took her home. And that was the beginning.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, I went.
I'll have to have something bigger for them. It wouldn't fit in there, I don't think. This.
Oh, yeah.
Think it will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went in the service the 14th, I believe the 14th of April. And 2 years later, I got out the 28th of April. Like 14 days, being in there 2 years.
I guess you had no desire to stay, did you?
No, they offered me to stay, but I didn't even hear them.
You was gonna act like you didn't hear them, huh?
Yeah.
Did most all of you that went over there together get to come back together?
No, we didn't come back together. I don't know. Maybe that there wasn't but 3 or 4 of us together when I come back. Most all of us went over there together. Of course, some of them come back got killed. It was a set of twins. And one of them got killed.
Oh.
His brother was there with him when I hated that boy.
I bet.
Spate was their name.
Spank?
Spate.
Spate.
And there was another set of twins. I forget what their name was. Sanders, I think. Maybe their name. One of them was a pretty good guy, big guy, and the other one was a little one.
Aw.
But they was both in the service. I think both of them come back.
Did you have any real close calls?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I come close to getting hit. They wore these belts, shell belts, things, and had a canteen. They fit in a stainless steel like that, and
Yeah.
it come to a little top on it.
Yeah.
And it fit in that little old canvas case had there and hanging on that belt. And we got it taken. We was going up a hill fighting there one day, and I carried a Browning automatic rifle. A big old heavy thing, and it'd shoot real fast. And I was shooting out through there. Them hand grenades, they was throwing them back at us. I almost had to dodge some of them. hit all around me there, and I scooped one down the hill, get it away from me. But
Oh.
A lot of them hit right out in front of me, and I'd turn my back on them.
Oh.
Got back to where we was lined up. Wasn't fighting or anything. I was going to eat me some supper or something. I had these big old spoons. They was big as that, except they was a little bit wider and shorter.
Yeah.
I had that stuck down in that cover on that canteen.
Yeah.
Got back and I was going to eat with it, and I pulled that out of there, and it had a gap about that wide and about that long, tore out of it. And there was a big dent in the canteen,
Oh.
a hole in the cover over here, and a dent in the canteen, and then another hole where it glanced out. That's close as I come, I guess, to getting hit. If that would have hit me, like without that canteen there, I'd have probably been home quicker.
Oh my gosh, that's close.
Yeah.
That is so close.
I had some of my buddies up there fighting too, and one old boy from Louisiana, he had one bad tooth right in the corner of his mouth.
Uh-huh.
I had that in that lower corner there. And a piece of that shrapnel hit him, and he hit that tooth. He lost that tooth there.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
So he got some dental work then while he was over there.
yeah. He was lucky he got away with that.
Man.
Man. I guess that stopped that piece from going on through. It hit that tooth, but it stopped it, I guess.
It sure did.
He lost that tooth, but he didn't lose much.
Well, at least it took out the bad tooth for him, huh?
Yeah, that's the only one he had in his mouth, bad. And they took it out.
Oh, forevermore. That's something.
Yeah. They had Koreans working for us. They're supposed to have been working for us. I heard later that the outfit that took over after we left killed them because they was working for the other side. Me and old Southern guy from Louisiana, we was sitting on the side of the hill right down toward the bottom of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Big old rock ledge there sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Just right to sit down and just back up to it and sit down. We was sitting there side by side, and somebody let out a yell and looked around up there, and there was a big roll of barbed wire just coming down that hill and bouncing right toward us. He went one way and I went the other, and that man war come right through where we was sitting.
Oh my gosh.
Them Koreans were the one that was handling it. They turned it loose. They aimed it and turned it loose. What they done?
Oh my gosh. So there was some Koreans that was supposed to be helping y'all, but they really they turned on you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a company or I don't know if it was just a company or a regiment or what, but it was all black from over here. Well, they broke up and left on a hill when the shooting got rough. They were scared. They left out. They broke them up and put some of them, but they were all the other outfit that was over there. We had one or two of them. Yeah.
What a mess that was, right?
What
a mess that was.
Yeah. Yeah, and but I can't see it what it gained to anybody.
Right.
We was helping South Korea maybe, but hell, my people all looked alike. But it wasn't the North altogether that was fighting, it was China. They had their mind on taking the whole place.
Oh.
No, they done had the North and they talked into it, and then they're going to take the South end of it. It's kind of like that Vietnam War, it's about the same thing.
Mm.
Oh, Victor Martin over there was, he was in on it.
Was he?
Vietnam War.
It's amazing that out of you 5 boys, no one was killed through all that, right?
Yeah.
Now, what branch of service was each one of them in?
What?
Your brothers. Which branches?
Well, 4 of us was in the Army and 1 was in the Navy.
Mm.
Raymond was in the Navy and the rest of us. Paul, he caught real tail end. He didn't see any actual combat, I don't think. He got an MP, that's military police.
Yeah.
He worked on a dairy out in California.
Oh.
He was working on it when that war broke out, and the people that had him hard there, they kept him out being drafted in.
Oh.
For a long time, and finally he quit his job out there and come home, and they drafted him right in.
Oh,
but
my
the war
goodness.
was already wound down. It was about over with. He didn't do any combat, I don't think.
So was the war still continuing on pretty heavily when you came home? Was the war still continuing really heavily when you got to come home?
No, I don't know whether it was or not. I don't think it was really. When I come out, we was automatically in reserve for 5 years.
Oh.
They could have called me back in anytime.
Oh.
There comes that woman.
Hospice?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
The hospice lady?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.